Yo, what's up everybody, it's Nilu. Alright, so listen up, we're diving deep into the world of Swiss girls, and trust me, it's wilder than you think. I'm talking habits, quirks, the whole shebang. Buckle up, because some of these are gonna make you laugh, some might make you scratch your head, and some might even make you want to book a one-way ticket to Zurich. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's jump right into it. Okay, first up, let's talk about the S word. And no, I'm not talking about that S word, I'm talking about sorry. Swiss girls, man, they apologize for everything. Bumped into someone on the street? Sorry. Order a coffee? Sorry. Exist in the same space-time continuum as another human being? Sorry. It's like, girl, you good? You don't need to apologize for breathing. It's all love, but sometimes all the sorries start to lose their meaning, you know? So, to all my Swiss ladies out there, please, for the love of fondue, chill with the sorries. Alright, moving on to another interesting quirk. Punctuality. Swiss girls take it to a whole other level. We're talking synchronized watch-wearing, train schedule memorizing, never a minute late kind of punctuality. And while it's admirable, it can also be a bit intense. The pressure is real, people. Okay, let's talk transportation. Switzerland, as you know, is famous for its incredible public transportation system. And Swiss girls, they love their trains, trams, and buses, which is great. It's eco-friendly, efficient, all that good stuff. But it can also be a bit limiting when your entire life revolves around train schedules and bus routes. Spontaneity kind of goes out the window. It's like they're so used to having everything planned out to the minute that the thought of just hopping in a car and seeing where the road takes them is completely foreign. Let's be real, Switzerland is practically synonymous with chocolate. And Swiss girls, well, they're not immune to the charms of a good chocolate bar. Or five. Who am I kidding? Look, I'm not here to judge anyone's love for all things cocoa. But there's a fine line between enjoying a sweet treat and letting chocolate rule your life. It's all fun and games until you're knee-deep in chocolate wrappers, wondering where your healthy eating habits went. Moderation, people, it's key to a balanced life. Speaking of food obsessions, let's talk about cheese fondue. Now, I love a good fondue as much as the next person. But Swiss girls, they take their fondue seriously, like really seriously. We're talking multiple times a week, year-round, no matter the weather. Maybe try a salad every once in a while just to mix things up. Just a thought. Let's talk about Swiss coffee culture. Switzerland isn't known for its bustling coffee scene like Italy or Seattle. But Swiss girls love their caffeine fix. Cozy cafes, strong coffee, and people watching. Sometimes coffee breaks are more about taking a break. The country runs on a caffeine-fueled schedule. Okay, let's be real. Swiss girls have style. They're always put together, effortlessly chic, and their accessories are always on point. But all that effortless style comes at a price. Literally, because Swiss girls, they love their designer labels. And I'm not talking about just a Zara bag here and there, but at the end of the day, is a designer handbag really going to bring you happiness? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say probably not. Okay, this next one might be a bit controversial, but here we go. Swiss girls, they love to plan. And I'm not talking about just planning a weekend trip or a birthday party, I'm talking about planning every single detail of their lives, down to the minute. And while I admire their organizational skills, it can be a bit much like where's the room for spontaneity? Sometimes the best things in life are the ones we don't plan for. This one might seem small, but trust me, it's a biggie. Swiss girls are notorious for underestimating distances. They'll say, oh, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. But an hour later, you're still not there sweating, so if they say it's close, pack a snack and walking shoes. Switzerland, despite its small size, boasts a surprising number of dialects. And Swiss girls, they love to rep their local lingo, which is great. It's important to preserve cultural heritage and all that. But sometimes it can feel like you've stumbled into a foreign film without subtitles. You're sitting there nodding along, pretending to understand what they're saying, when in reality, you're completely lost. The pronunciation, the slang, the whole shebang can be completely different depending on which canton you're in. So, if you're ever in Switzerland and feel a little lost in translation, don't worry, you're not alone. Okay, this one might ruffle some feathers, but I'm just keeping it real. Swiss girls, they're known for being diplomatic, which, in theory, is a good thing. Diplomacy is important, especially in a country known for its neutrality. But sometimes all that diplomacy can be a bit frustrating. You try to engage them in a debate, a lively discussion, anything to get their blood pumping, but it's like they're hardwired to avoid conflict at all costs, even if it means sacrificing their own opinions. Alright, let's talk about privacy. Swiss girls, they value their privacy, like really value it, and I get it, privacy is important. We all need our space, our boundaries, our time to recharge away from the prying eyes of the world. But sometimes it feels like they take it to a whole other level. Like, good luck getting a Swiss girl to share anything personal about herself before you've known her for at least a decade. Okay, this one's for all you Marie Kondo fans out there. Minimalism, it's all the rage these days, right? Declutter your life, simplify your possessions, live with less. And Swiss girls, they're all over it. They've got the capsule wardrobes, the perfectly organized apartments, the minimalist Instagram feeds that make you question your entire existence. And while I admire their commitment to living with intention, I can't help but wonder, don't they ever get bored? Like, where's the personality? Alright, let's talk about sustainability. Switzerland is known for its pristine environment, its efficient recycling system, and its overall eco-consciousness. And Swiss girls, they take their recycling very seriously. Like, seriously, seriously. We're talking separating everything down to the last bottle cap, washing out their yogurt containers, and composting like it's a competitive sport. And while I applaud their dedication to saving the planet, sometimes it feels like they take it a bit too far, like, do we really need to separate our plastic bottles by color? Is it really necessary to iron our used milk cartons before recycling them? Switzerland is a hiker's paradise. With its towering mountains, lush valleys, and breathtaking views, it's no wonder that hiking is practically a national sport. And Swiss girls, they're no strangers to a good mountain trail. Every Saturday and Sunday, they're lacing up their hiking boots, packing their backpacks, and heading for the hills. And while I admire their love of the great outdoors, I can't help but wonder, don't they get tired of all that fresh air? Okay, let's talk about small talk. You know, that awkward exchange of pleasantries that we all endure in elevators, grocery store lines, and office kitchens. Yeah, Swiss girls are not about it. They're not rude or anything, they're just efficient. So if you find yourself making small talk with a Swiss girl, don't be offended if she doesn't seem overly enthusiastic. Swiss girls, they value peace and quiet, and who can blame them? Switzerland is known for its tranquil landscapes, its peaceful way of life, and its overall sense of serenity. But sometimes it feels like they expect that same level of tranquility everywhere they go. Like, try having a conversation at a normal volume in a public place and you're likely to get some serious side-eye. It's like they think the entire world is their own personal library, and any noise above a whisper is a crime against humanity. Okay, this one's a bit of a pet peeve of mine. Swiss girls, they love to complain about the weather, and I get it. Swiss weather can be unpredictable. One minute it's sunny and warm, the next it's raining sideways, and you're pretty sure you just saw a Yeti on your way to work. But still, there's no need to complain about it constantly. So why waste your breath complaining about it? Just embrace the unpredictability, pack an umbrella, and move on with your life. Swiss girls have a reputation for being perfect, and it's not hard to see why. Impeccably dressed, perfectly coiffed, gliding through life with grace. But all that perfection comes at a price. The pressure to be flawless can be exhausting, and it can take a toll on your mental health. Remember, it's all an illusion. Switzerland is known for its watches, and Swiss girls, they love a good timepiece. But here's the thing, Swiss watches are expensive, like really expensive. We're talking thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars for a single watch. And while I appreciate the craftsmanship and the history behind these timepieces, I can't help but wonder, is it really necessary to spend that much money on a watch? But I guess when you're a Swiss girl, it's not just about telling time, it's about making a statement. Alright, we made it. 20 surprising habits of Swiss girls. So, what have we learned? Well, we've learned that Swiss girls are a complex bunch. They're punctual, they're private, they love their chocolate and cheese, and they have a complicated relationship with small talk and public transportation. But most importantly, we've learned that they're just like everyone else. They're trying to navigate the world, figure out their place in it, and live their best lives. Until next time, stay curious, my friends. Peace out. Peace.